Well guys, I finally done it. I found the absolute best community in all of Frisco, Texas. This is incredible value. This model home we're about to tour is probably the most beautiful model home I've seen anywhere in Frisco, hands down. And just by comparison, if you were to be building this in the Fields development here in Frisco, it would cost you an extra $300,000 to $400,000 more than this is going to cost you. And over there, it would only be a 50-foot lot, whereas here it's a 55-foot lot. I mean, this is incredible value. You can build something like you're about to see and just wait because it is so beautiful. But a home like this has a base price under $900,000 here. You could build it for the low to mid 900s and it would be super nice. Even if you fully decked it out like you're about to see here, even then you'd only be spending about 1.1, whereas just the base price over in the Fields is going to be like 1.2, 1.3 for a house like this. So if you can't tell, I'm super excited about this community. It is just crazy value over here. We're about 8 minutes from the Frisco Fields development and all the shops and restaurants going on there. And if you're familiar with the area, we're about maybe 5 to 6 minutes south of Windsong Ranch and Prosper with all the shops and restaurants over there. So just a really great location. Great prices, super low taxes, just 1.64%. We're about to tour both of these models. This community is exclusively built by Normandy Homes. It just opened. It's called Hazelwood. We're first going to be touring this smaller product. These are their 40-foot. You would think of this as like a patio style home. And the really cool thing about these patio style homes is you cannot build these semi-custom. They only build them spec, but they fully deck them out every time. And you can get these. They're all going to be over 3,000 square feet and you can pick them up somewhere in the mid 700,000s. So if you're okay with a smaller side yard, this is incredible value. Mid 700s, over 3,000 square feet, fully decked out. Each one of these has over $90,000 in upgrades, just to give you an idea. And then for amenities, of course, they're building the usual, the pool, the clubhouse, the parks, walking trails, all of that stuff. The HOA is going to be $1,572 annually. And then if I haven't said it yet, the 55-foot lots, those are semi-custom. So you can pick your lot and pick all your finishes at the design center and all that. They will have some spec homes, but most of those are going to be sold to be built. All right, first up, let's check out the 40-foot product.
If you're new to the channel, welcome here. My name is Michael. I own a local real estate brokerage here in the Dallas area. And if you're looking to buy or sell in the Dallas area, whether it's next week or next year, I'd love to connect. I've helped every one of these yellow dots find their little piece of Texas, and I'd love to help you too. Just call, text, or shoot me an email. All that info is in the description below. Now, before we get started, I need you to hear this. If you are interested in living in Frisco and you think these homes might work within your budget, call me immediately. These prices will not remain this low for long. Even if you're 6 months out, you may be able to contract today at the low price and it'll still work within your 6-month timeline. The grand opening phase of a community is always when prices are the lowest, and these are already selling very quickly. So again, if this might be a fit for you, do not wait, call me right now. Okay, so let's talk about the 40-foot options here in Hazelwood. First of all, these are going to be extremely low maintenance. The corner lots like this one will have a wrought iron fence and actual grass, but the interior lots are actually going to have turf, and the front lawn maintenance for everyone is included in the HOA. So unless you get a corner lot, it's going to be 0 yard maintenance for you. These plans range from 3,027 square feet to 3,193 square feet, and right now the lowest price home is available at just $757,000. All of these plans are going to be 4-bed, 3.5 bath, plus a study, game room, and media room. As I mentioned, these are all going to be spec homes, meaning the builder chooses all the finishes and you'll be buying an inventory home. In my opinion, this is actually great news. Designing a home is an actual skill that should be left to actual designers. If you've ever gone to a design center to pick your finishes, you know it can very easily be overwhelming and your budget can explode very quickly. But these homes come standard with over $90,000 worth of upgrades, including the media and game rooms in every plan. Just to give you some examples, you'll get 8-foot interior doors downstairs, covered front porches, wrought iron railing. They have some very nice exterior elevations, some of which include things like a metal roof, which is very expensive. You'll get state-of-the-art appliances. They're all pre-wired for your electric vehicle in the garage. Basically, as you're touring this home, whatever little things you see, like the mud bench with the backpack storage right there coming in from the garage, or the glass wall in that walk-in shower, all of those things that would normally be upgrades, you can pretty much count on your home having them standard. And because an actual designer is choosing the finishes, it's probably going to be much nicer than you trying to guess at it yourself. Your home will literally be as beautiful as a model home with no extra cost. costs. Then for energy features, it is fully spray foam encapsulated, which means the home is basically a big Yeti cooler, which of course will save you a lot of money in these Texas summer months. And they've also installed a solar-ready conduit from the electrical panel up to the roof line if you decide to install solar down the road. Personally, I would never install solar unless you plan to live in this home for however long it takes you to pay off the panels, usually at least 15 years. Otherwise, when you go to sell the house, the buyer is going to expect you to pay off the panels, and it's going to cost you a lot of money. I have never once even heard of a home buyer taking over the payments for solar panels. Home buyers see this as an upgrade that comes with the house, similar to buying a home that already has a pool. They're happy to get the free benefit from it, but they're not about to pay for it themselves. And I know the solar salespeople will show you their studies and tell you it adds value to your home, but it does not. Then lastly, as you probably already know, Frisco has incredibly highly rated schools, and several of the schools zoned to this community are brand new, including the new Panther Creek High School, which happens to be right next to the PGA golf course. If you've gotten any value from this video so far, please make sure and give it a thumbs up so more people can find it. Okay, I'm going to be quiet now and just let you enjoy the tour, but guys, these homes are over 3,000 square feet and under 800K in Frisco. That is incredible. And if you think this home is nice, just wait until you see the next one. Okay, now for the 55-foot series. They have 9 plans to choose from. They range from 2,368 square feet for a single-story, 4-bed, 3-bath, up to just under 4,000 square feet for a 5-bed, 5.5-bath plan. The base price for the smallest plan is $769,990, and for the largest plan, $894,990. But remember, you should always plan to spend at least 10% of the base price in upgrades. And as of now, this builder is giving you $20K towards design center upgrades, and another $12K towards financing if you use their lender, and another $5K to spend however you'd like. So a total $37K incentives right now. The plan you're touring currently is the Genevieve plan, and it has 4 beds, 4.5 baths, a study, formal dining room, game room, media room, and with that added game room, it actually gets up to 3,570 square feet. And if you like this plan, you're in luck because they currently do have one of these available as a spec home, and it's listed for just $916,245. So if you like what you see, call me right now. Again, if you compare this to the Fields development just a few minutes away, this home would easily cost you $400K more. And over there, you'd only get a 50-foot lot instead of a 55-foot like this one. I cannot stress it enough, this is a huge value. Okay, before I go, I have a question. What other areas or communities do you guys want to see me cover next? Let me know in the comments below. Make sure to give this video a thumbs up. And remember, if you're looking to buy or sell in the Dallas area, whether it's next week or next year, I'd love to connect. Just call, text, or shoot me an email. All that info is in the description below. Thank you for watching. Enjoy the rest of the tour, and I'll see you in the next video.